it's Sweety Pie and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a talkie video where I want to talk about, I'm sure you've seen the title, brands that I want to try in 2019, and then we're going to go back into the past and I'm going to talk about some of the brands that I tried in 2018 that were on my list. You can go check that video out, it'll be up here. And then I actually have a little clip of last year's brands I will never buy from. I bought from one of the brands, or two of them, I can't remember. Anyway, let's get into this video. Make sure you guys subscribe. Of course, that's super important in the YouTube landscape nowadays. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. It's right there, like, come on. Anyway, yeah, let's get into this video. If you guys would like to hear me chat about brands that I'm going to try in 2019, hopefully, then let's go. Alright guys, so yeah, the first things first is I do not have 9 brands for 2019. Last year I think I did 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I did 8 brands for 2018. This year I'm not doing 9 brands because there just isn't 9 brands that are like catching my eye in 2019, and I didn't want to push brands that I just didn't know of, or I didn't really see anything that I wanted to purchase from them. So yeah, anyway, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have 6 more brands that I would like to try from. A couple of these brands I have a few items, a couple of these brands I have nothing from them. So yeah, let's get into the first brand. So the first brand that I would like to try in 2019 is Jouer. I have their concealer, which is a little bit too dark for me. Matt bought it over the holidays and I've yet to take it back. I probably won't. I've been mixing it with the AOA Studios highlighter shade, which is a pure white, and I love that concealer. And then I also have one of their lip toppers and lipstick and a lip liner that I got probably a few months ago, and I have enjoyed them, but there are products that, you know, are more signature. Their highlighters that they just brought out are so pretty. I want to try more from them. I want to try their high coverage foundation. That is really raved about in the makeup world. There's so many more things I want to try from them. So Jouer is definitely one on the list. Mario Badescu is my second brand that I would like to try from, and actually I'm pretty sure they're hitting Sephora really soon. I hope they come out in Canada though, because I've been looking on the, you know, Canadian Sephora, even though I'm not supposed to be purchasing anything right now. I have been looking on the Canadian Sephora and I have not seen anything about them yet. So we will see. Mario Badescu sprays, so iconic, so many people love them. I have trouble with acne. They have a toning spray that I've been really wanting to try. I don't know about the lavender one, just because I think that, you know, putting lavender on my face might not be a good idea, but there are some things in their brand as a whole that I would like to try out. Fenty Beauty is actually the next brand on my list. Fenty, I have their foundation, and I think that's all I have from Fenty Beauty. Oh no, I have a highlighter as well. And I love them. I love both the products. I think Fenty is so innovative, and some of the stuff they come out with is so awesome, but so expensive. And I'm actually going to be doing a video right after this one about some juicy knowledge that I have just come about in my own mind that I want to share with you guys. So stay tuned for that. But Fenty is definitely a huge brand right now. They're coming out with concealers. I want to try that so bad. Setting powders. Oh, they're just an innovative brand. Rihanna is the queen, of course. But yeah, I'm really excited to try stuff from Fenty this year. I know they'll be hitting it hard. Melt is also a brand that I have really been wanting to try. I have not tried anything, and I really wanted the Smoke Session palette. I just did not pull the trigger for some reason. I've never purchased from Melt. I'm not sure exactly where they're located. It could be California. Not quite sure, but I'm sure there's going to be shipping, and when you get something like that's not Sephora and they're shipping eyeshadows to you, sometimes it can be a disaster. So that's why I just haven't pulled the trigger quite yet, because I'm just like, oh, I don't know. But this year I really do want to purchase something from Melt. Lime Crime is on my list, and I don't want anybody to freak out. Please, I realize that everyone can have their own opinions about brands. I totally agree with that. Lime Crime is a brand that I tried I've tried two things from them. I've tried their lip toppers, and I've also tried their Venus 1 palette. I have it down below. You guys know what it looks like. And they came out with like a Venus remastered or remix, and it was this beautiful pink and red toned palette. It was amazing looking. I've lusted after that palette forever now. And they've also came out with a new one, which is more like greeny mossy tones with some pinks. It's very pretty as well. Not as pretty as the first one that I've been lusting after, but very, very nice. And I think that they're doing really cool things with their brand. I want to try some more. Please don't kill me for that. And the last brand that I want to try some things from is Pat McGrath. Now, the only product I have ever tried from Pat McGrath is her little mini lipstick trio. I have the lighter version, the more nude version. I love those lipsticks. I don't think they're especially long wearing though, and I was kind of like, about that because they are so expensive, but I do need to give them a little bit more wear time, a little bit more time to mesh well. Lip products are something for me that just don't always work great. Lips is like my least favorite part about makeup. A lot of the time on my Instagram you will see I don't even have a lip color on a lot of the time, so I'm just not a lip color junkie. Now, I always put lip colors on for my videos because I just feel like, come on, you should put a lip color on. But there are select videos where you'll be like, shouldn't have nothing on our lips. But yeah, it's just a thing that I do. I'm sorry, I don't know why. Anyway, guys, let's go and look at last year's and see how many brands I actually bought from, because there were more than a couple and I was really like thrown back by that. And then also there was one brand that I thought I would never purchase from that I actually have quite a few products of theirs. So let's get into that. Hopefully you enjoyed this little brands I want to buy in 2019. I will check with you next year, or you can subscribe to my channel and watch my content. Let's get into last year, 2018. The brands that I picked, and I'm just going to ring them off really quickly, they were Violet Voss, Viseart, Morphe, Marc Jacobs, Milk Makeup, Melt, Pixie, and Beauty Blender. Those were the brands. And the brands that I have tried things from in 2018 are Violet Voss, Morphe, Milk Makeup, Pixie, and yeah, I never got a beauty blender. I have wanted a beauty blender so long, but you know what? I just can't pull the trigger on like $28. I have found, you know, beautiful sponges out there. I know I've never used a beauty blender, but I just can't see the price tag of $28. I have bought like $80 Kat Von D holiday palettes, and I still can't do the $28 on a beauty blender. So gosh knows why. It's just like a thing in my head, I guess. But yeah, Violet Voss, I have 2 or 3 of her palettes now. I have the rainbow palette. Actually, you know what? Just give me a second. I'm going to grab a few of these. Alright, so I got a shit ton of Violet Voss this year. I was like, kind of like, wow, I didn't realize that was all in this year. But I got 3 different palettes from Violet Voss this year. I first started with the Violet Voss Pro Hashtag palette, which is like a purpley orange palette. Then I got the rainbow palette, which I really enjoyed this palette. This is a super pretty metallic. It's an all metallic palette besides the Eclipse shade right here, which is the black, and it's got like silver shimmer in it. I did a smoky eye with this color. It was so beautiful. But yeah, if you're looking for like an all metallic palette, this was really nice. Not sure if it's still available. I have no idea. Then I also got the Flamingo palette from Violet Voss, and it looks like this, and wasn't as impressed with this palette. I think these are a little bit more subtle than you would think. Her shimmers are gorgeous, but some of the mattes, like especially Beach Ball here, you would think this matte would be like so pigmented, but it is a little bit more muted than you would think. So mixed reviews on Violet Voss this year. Some amazing, some not so amazing. And then we have Viseart. Haven't purchased anything from them yet. Don't really plan on anything in the future right now because nothing they bring out has really grabbed my attention. The next thing, Morphe. Well, everyone knows I bought some Morphe brushes. I've tried the Morphe, like the tipped sponge, and I have also got the palette that I actually talked about in that video, which was the 3502. I ended up picking up, and I still haven't done a review on this or anything. I don't even know, like, is it worth a review still? Should I do like a review of the products that I have? What do you guys want to see? I'm not sure exactly what to do, or maybe just like a look with this palette. But yes, it is a really, really pretty palette, and it's shown pretty much exactly the way it looks on Instagram. This red shade here, which of course we have the little thingy. I'm trying to figure out which way this goes. It is called Fire. And then the one beside it, Ruby. Oh, these two really are as amazing as they look on camera. They are the most vibrant reds ever. But another thing I will say is the amount of browns in here is insane. There is so many colors that it's just like, you know what, you really don't need 35 shades. But yeah, anyway, there is that. Marc Jacobs, I didn't really get around to trying that much from them. I have a few more lipsticks, but other than that, it wasn't a Marc Jacobs kind of year. And then the next one is Milk Makeup. Now, I have tried a bunch of their products. I got a set, I will put a picture of it right here. But I got a set around the Christmas time this year of a bunch of their products, and I was quite happy with a lot of the products. So, you know, maybe I'll do like a comprehensive review of a few products that I've tried, something like that. Either way, Melt was also on my list. Still haven't tried anything from that. And Pixie was also on my list. And I have tried quite a few products from Pixie as well. One that I actually put in my yearly favorites, which is their Pixie Milky Mist. It's their Hydrating Milky Mist. This is really amazing. And then also something that I put in my products that I just don't like is their Glow Tonic. I didn't really see that much of a difference. And it was funny because I saw they had all their holiday stuff at Shoppers on sale, and they had like their huge bottle of the Glow Tonic for $10. And I was like, oh, should I try it again? I opted out of it, but it crossed my mind, like maybe I should try it again. And then last one is the Beauty Blender, and obviously still haven't tried nothing from them. I've tried one of their really tiny little sponges, but other than that, so the last thing that I want to discuss in this video, and if I can find the clip, hopefully I can put it in right here. End of story. Another brand that I will not be purchasing anything from is Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona is it's just too much for me. There's like eyeshadow palettes for like $300 and some odd on Sephora. I'm like, oh my gosh, I am sure they're eyeshadows. I wish I could swatch them. Oh man, do I wish I could swatch them. They don't actually carry them in my Sephora, the Sephora that's closest to me, but anyway, doesn't matter. Regardless, it's just too expensive. Maybe if they came out with like a smaller palette, I think, well yeah, she did come out with some smaller palettes that were $60 for Christmas, but they only had 5 eyeshadows in them. A lot of them didn't interest me that much, so needless to say, I don't think Natasha Denona will be on 2018 list. Is me saying that I will never purchase from Natasha Denona. Well, that changed in 2018 because Natasha Denona started bringing out more affordable products, or just smaller products to be exact. And I want the nude palette so badly to finish up my collection, but I know for a fact I don't need it. I love these little mini palettes from Natasha Denona. I've heard mixed reviews about them, but I really enjoy them. I think the colors are beautiful and the mattes work great. Like, I haven't had any problems with these at all, really. So I don't know. Buyer beware. Maybe I'm just a weird person that really likes this eyeshadow formula, but I heard a lot of people were like, oh, well, that's not the same formula as their other formula. But as I looked through the ingredients in all the Natasha Denona palettes, like, they're all different. Like, there are very few palettes that keep the same formula. So I was a little confused about that. I think other people are pretty confused about it too. But yeah, I have tried those, and I have her little Blush and Glow, and I also ordered her the other Blush and Glow, which is like a pinkier one and a yellowier highlight. I'm so excited for that one to come. It's been stuck in BC for like ever now. So have my lights. The lights that Matt purchased me and the backdrop he purchased me for Christmas still hasn't come, and it's been stuck in Ottawa. So yeah, Canada mail is just crazy right now. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this, maybe I have them by now. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, guys, I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. Those were, you know, all the information. There were brands that I want to purchase from this year. There were brands that I purchased from last year that I wanted to purchase from, and, you know, another oopsie. I was so stupid to make that video because here's Natasha Denona in my collection. And yeah, guys, that's all I have to say. That's all I've got. That's all I have. Alright, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever. Subscribe to my channel, like this video if you enjoyed it, and yeah, have a really wonderful whatever. Always, like, ending videos is the weirdest thing. Mwah, bye.